Hey everybody. Did I think I was going to be making another video about Dolly Dimpley? No, I wasn't. However, I was talking to some people and they didn't understand my perspective on what's happening. So I decided to just do a second channel video. It's fun stuff. So, new video came out, and guess what? We get something interesting, character progression. An interesting, honest to God attempt to do some lo-fi horror and then a real twist at the end. And with the excellent voice acting, I was actually kind of like, oh man, that's great. What a fun little character twist. And that means that my official percentage chance of this being a behind the scenes project has now dropped to 25%. Now you're saying to yourself, well, gee whiz, Blandco VO, why would you say that the chances are actually lower now that they actually put out something good? My reasoning is this. The voice acting for these videos is really good. It doesn't seem to be AI. Based on the earlier videos' content, it's kind of crazy that they were able to get somebody to do that voice. Now, of course, you could say, oh, you could just pay somebody to do anything. Well, yes and no. I think it makes way more sense now that there appears to be character progression. There's some sort of plan and story involved. In which case, yeah, I think it's far more likely that a voice actor decided to sign up for a project like that rather than just doing some random thing where it's early 2010s cringe humor. So this means that the person behind this project has a basic grasp on character progression and story, which means it's far more likely that they would have a much easier time convincing a voice actor to help them out. Payment aside. So yeah, 25% chance. Maybe that's a little bit too generous. But at the same time, this kind of falls into places a little bit that this is clearly somebody who knows about story writing, who knows about character progression, and would maybe even have ties with a really good voice actor who could do it at a moment's notice. So again, I believe some of the timing issues, if you want to go over that, just go back to my other video on this, but considering the fact that we've seen something other than trolling with cringe humor in this thing, I gotta say that's a big sign that this is just some sort of fan project, but it's a fan project by someone who kind of understands what they're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna be really interested. I would never, like, literally the whole point of the character appears to be make the most out of place, annoying character ever, and yet the heartbreaking voice acting at the end of this. I'm going to be heartbreaking. I'm going to be completely heartbroken if this turns out to be an AI thing. And I don't think it is, because just watch the video. You'll understand when it gets to the end and you hear like the really good voice acting. But yeah, this is a fun little unfolding thing for me now. I think whoever's making this, they probably made other projects. They definitely 100% made other projects in the past. If nothing else, we're going to see some really good character progression, and we're going to get more of the good voice acting, which is great. But yeah, I cannot believe, I cannot believe that the voice acting actually made me feel something for this incredibly cringe animated character. That's just my perspective. Let me know what you think below. And and unfortunately, Gamer774, the cool autistic gamer, as he's also known, he has apparently disappeared entirely, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. My percentages have not changed on that. I still say that there's a 99% chance that there was behind the scenes help with the making of those videos. And that very well might be handing off of some earlier cuts of the video to someone else. Again, watch my earlier video if you haven't seen the specific points I talk about, because I did talk about the hand animation and stuff like that. Nothing that has happened with that has changed my percentages. I still say yes, there is a 1% chance that an absolutely insane person has put a tremendous amount of effort, possibly a cabal, a group of mentally unwell people have put together an insane amount of effort to do Gamer774 videos. If it is somebody completely outside of Smiling Friends that's doing this, then I think it's far more likely than somebody leaked them some first cut stuff so they could do this in advance. And that would be kind of lame. And I guess it would be, I guess it'd be a fun troll thing, but I think It's either that or somebody from behind Smiling Friends is actually doing this as like a side haha trolling project, which again, I talked about that extensively before. Nothing in regards to that has changed my percentages. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, cool. You like my shirt? I got this from the Woot sale. I love I like this dumb cat shirt. This is the sleep tiger meme thing. And then apparently there's K-pop Demon Hunter. I didn't even know this is from K-pop Demon Hunters. But yeah, this was from the Woot sale where they're selling them for $4. And again, little bro, yeah, my room's a mess. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. And I've got like empty packages and stuff. And as you can tell, I have way too much crap. And I'm just in the process of selling all this stuff. So yeah, my room's gonna be messy. This is not a primary channel video, and thus I do not care. I care less. All right, anyways, peace. See you later.